Hey guys, Heatburn here, coming at you with a new Shogun 2 Rise of the Samurai gameplay. This is episode 4 now, which we will reveal to you the title later on in the gameplay, but you will see it when you click on the image, of course. So, we are going into the year 1178. We're going immediately into Salty's turn. He's playing as the Kamakura Minamoto, who historically do become the Shogun and set up the Kamakura Shogunate. So, Salty, quickly talk us through what is going on.
Yeah, basically all I'm doing is saving money so I can upgrade the gold mine.
So a very short turn again.
Yes. Although what I may do is I've got the majority of my army in Sugara ready to march onto Totomi.
It's Suruga and yes,
Yeah.
Totomi.
And yeah, that's basically it. Shall I go into the history part now?
Yeah, actually, viewers, very quickly before Salty delves in, we have decided to expand on the history minigame that we've been doing because we're kind of excited about it. So, Salty is going to be taking charge of the chronological history of things. So what's happening, what happens historically in the years which we're playing, whilst I go into more depth on more trivial but still tied to the subject matters. So Salty, would you like to continue?
Yeah, basically for this episode, it's basically going through how the Taira got their power. They did this through the Hogen Rebellion, which happened because one of the emperors died, and this made civil wars and rebellions. The Hogen Rebellion was the first, and it was led by Emperor Go Shirakara. And an interesting fact that because the Hogen Rebellion reduced the power of the Fujiwara clan so much, it made room for the Taira clan to get more power. And another interesting fact is that the samurai didn't control the government until Taira no Kiyomori got the top position in the government. So basically, the samurai in Shogun 2 wouldn't really be there without the Taira clan becoming top dog.
Okay, Salty, let me quickly interrupt. Just for these viewers who are not entirely familiar with Japanese history and actually Fall of the Samurai, the Taira and Fujiwara clans are the other two playable clans in the Rise of the Samurai DLC. Now it's my turn, so I'm going to have to hurry up now. So basically, there's the Taira. Are you finished, Josh? Or do you want to carry on with your...
Yeah, I'm fine. That
Okay,
was
okay,
really it.
Okay, brilliant. And also, actually, I will cover more on the Rise of the Samurai, wink wink, in the next episode in our history. And then the Fujiwara clan are kind of in the north here. More about that later, so more to see. Now it is my turn, so I'm going to quickly deal with my things I need to do. First of all, I'm going to move my daimyo back to North Shinano, where we are building a stronghold in order to neutralize the threat from the Nitta clan, who are allied with the Amakasu clan, who we are at war with. I am also preparing a strong army, so I am going to actually move these guys into Echigo once more to see if we can take their land. Now as that, I'm going to quickly look through the... Yes, that's interesting. I'm going to look through my town. So, as you can see, the growth and the province wealth are increasing quite a lot. Now, what's very interesting about this is because I've been controlling my tax at minimal level. and trying to increase my trade. So I will go back into diplomacy and see what trades we can do. Now, people are unfriendly with us, which is not great. That's because of different allegiances. Now, a difference which I've actually just noticed with the Fall of the Samurai and the Shogun 2, and actually the Rise of the Samurai campaigns, is if you go onto the city views, then you see influence, which is the 100% Minamoto, which is why when I go into diplomacy, people are unfriendly because they have a different allegiance. Now in Shogun 2, it's to do with religion, so you have Ikko-Ikki, you have Christianity, and you have Shinto Buddhism. And with Rise of the Samurai, Fall of the Samurai, you have pro-emperor or pro-shogunate. Now this is slightly related to my history, which I know I've only got 2:50 left on the clock, but we can expand on this later. So basically, I'm going to talk about the religion of this period. Now the thing is actually is religion played a very important part in the politics in the Heian period, which was just before the period we're playing, and actually throughout Japan. Now, there are two main religions in Japan at the moment, and at this time, and also at present day, and they are Shinto and Buddhism. Now, Shinto, which is a belief in the kami spirits, so people who, thunder, sun, and actually also ancestors. So if your family member dies, then they're believed to become an ancestor. Now, it's actually debated to whether or not Shinto is a religion, because many people actually just see it as an aspect of Japanese life. It's very, very local. It's not countrywide. People are more focused on their local shrines, which is why you have so many Japanese festivals and the very, very popular going to the shrine on the New Year in Japan in present day. It's basically a set of practices indigenous to Japan. Now, Buddhism is actually very different to Shinto, because Shinto is a very big mainframe and influence to Japanese culture. It was there at the start of Japan, and its culture. Whilst Buddhism, it was in the form of Mahayana Buddhism, which is a type of Buddhism. I'll let you Wikipedia that. It was introduced from Korea in the 6th century, and this started to play a part on Japanese politics in the Nara period. It was reformed several times, and in 1192 there was the Zen Reformation, which, well, I wouldn't say reformed, but we're going to say that anyway. So there was the Zen, which was popular with the military class because it taught enlightenment with discipline and self-practice, which was very popular. And there was also in 1175, which is when we actually started playing, was the Jodo Shu Reformation, which actually is quite interesting because it was created by a man called, is it Honan? Salty?
I don't know.
Yes, but he but you know the rebellion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, the rebellion is Hogan.
Hogan, thank you. Sorry. Anyway, so there you have the Shinto and Buddhist aspects in Japan. Now, what's very interesting is Buddhism is a Synetic, and I'm going to end my term pretty soon, so I'm going to carry on going if you don't mind, Salty. Buddhism is a Synetic religion, so it merges into other ideals, such as Hinduism, Confucianism, and here in Japan, Shintoism. So you suddenly had a increase in buildings. So you had, I'm going to quickly end my term. So you had an increase in buildings of shrines and Buddhist temples in one. And so this fusion would allowed Shinto and Buddhism to coexist, which is where you get the Shinto Buddhism you find in the Shogun 2 campaign. Anyway, so that's it basically. There you are, religion at the time of the Genpei War. Salty, would you like to quickly describe what you're going to be doing in your next term in the summer of 1178?
It's basically exactly the same. I've just used my agent to scout out Totomi. And I'm getting closer and closer to being able to upgrade my gold mines. I really want to do this because of the gold mines would give me plus 1,000 to wealth from mines in this province. So it's pretty good. And that means I will be able to upgrade more things more regularly. So it's helpful in many ways.
Brilliant.
And all I'm waiting for now is the units, which I've got in Suraga. You know what it is.
Yes, Suiga.
Yeah.
And you're sending them to Totomi, yes?
Yeah, but they need to retrain first from their last battle.
Brilliant. So that you mean kind of resupply?
Yes.
Yes. So Salty's plan is to further go on his power spree and take Totomi, while I am lagging behind with a mere 2 provinces. However, I am going to take Echigo.
Yep. Well, that's if you can.
Yes, that is if that is to come in the next turn.
And also what I'm doing is going through the diplomacy to check who I can get trade agreements with, being as I haven't got barely any trade agreements.
Oh, it's not good at all. And I've been asked a trade agreement from
We should
Kamukura
discuss matters of
Minamoto,
mutual
and I
interest,
think I'm going to
so that all
make
may
a cheeky
profit
counter
and flourish as a
make
result.
the proposal. Now, what do you think they'll say to this?
I'm not sure about this, but okay.
It seems that they have accepted. They're
Your
saying that
proposed
our
se-
proposement was wise and fair. So, anything else you need to do, Salty?
I just need to get trade agreements with the Takeda clan. And I may be able to request an alliance with them. Being as me and you have kind of made it so they can't.
Well, then their allegiance will be more to us. Actually, let's just quickly see. Yes, it's 100% Minamoto. They're more likely to accept an alliance.
Yes, unfortunately they don't want a vassal yet.
I
tried
think
to
that's a
offer
little
them-
too aggressive.
Yeah. Well, it said the deal is unsatisfactory, so we are actually close. We just need to get a bit more power.
That is good.
And I can now put myself back onto minimal.
Right, and it's our turn, and I have just suddenly noticed that we have a small army south. Yes, roughly south of South Shinano. So I am going to move them up near North Shinano again to face the possible threat from Nitta. In terms of diplomacy, I am going to look at getting a trade agreement.
There is
with
always
the
a welcome
Takeda.
for you, and a
And
receptive
they're quite
audience
happy with
for
military
your
alliance as well,
ideas.
so I'm going to make that proposal, and it should be good. They're, as I checked in Salty's turn, they are 100% Minamoto influence, so that is good. Now we are going to move on to the main event of this term, which is the war theatre of invading Echigo. Hopefully, they won't have a ridiculously large army there, which they don't. Brilliant. Let's. We can't attack it yet. Brilliant. Okay.
Just to point something out, did
Well,
you
that's
look?
slightly anticlimactic. But
Did
we
you-
definitely have a stronger army. It's all good.
Yes, but did you look outside their city? They've got an army
Yes, but it
close
is
by.
half ruined. So we shall.
I would
be
say a
able to-
quarter.
Whatever. Okay. So, what is the plan? Well, we have plenty of money to play around with, so I am going to see about I think I might actually save up for a granary in North Shinano. I am still in thought about that. Actually, it might be best if we do... Yes, we are going to wait and build a granary in Bushani, which actually... Sorry, not... What am I talking about? In North Shinano. So I'm going to quickly check my Mastery of the Arts. It'll be 4 turns till my next... till it's complete. Everything else seems to be fine. Our finances are absolutely fantastic. So, yes, brilliant. Our trade is increasing, so we get some more money from that. And let's end the turn there. By the way, guys, if you have any comments on our history minigame, if you have any suggestions for anything you want us to research or discuss, anything you want us to, talk about, if you have any criticisms or improvements, then we will certainly look into that, won't we, Salty?
Yep. We'll still stick to the what happened in the Genpei Wars and stuff like that.
Of course. Yes. We'll stick to the same
Timeline.
schedule idea. And it is now autumn.
Yes. Right. Okay, that's only 5 turns until that's fully healed. 3 turns, 2 turns, and 1 turn. But I'm sure it's been on 1 turn for quite a while. I'm now basically just going to move my army, which is perfectly healthy. Actually, I'll move some of the others out as well, just to give me some extra aggressive power, being as I've seen their city. Okay, they have no allies. I don't need to call in allies, being as they only have 1 province, and I know I have more troops than they do. Right, I can't attack just yet, and in 1 turn I'll be able to afford the gold loads upgrade for my gold mine.
That's brilliant. So another short turn, Salty.
Yep.
Right, now we are back on to my turn, and we suddenly have plenty of money to muck about with. We actually have, and our stronghold's just been complete. So we could actually invest in a school or a Buddhist sanctuary, which actually might be quite a good idea. However, I will not be deterred, and I will actually build a granary, seeing as it adds 15 plus per turn town growth, and we also have plus 200 wealth from commerce. Brilliant. So that is that. We shall start earning some more money soon. We are going to quickly see what effect we can have on this battle. And I still wouldn't say enough. Very nearly so, but I might be tempted to actually... Are we going to continue the siege for a little bit?
I think someone else is at war with the Echigo.
I think so.
I think Fujiwara Motofusa.
They might be actually, because I did see their monk, their soup. Tricky business. Anyway.
You can have a look in the diplomacy.
Yes, actually.
And
they won't want an alliance or anything like that though. Yes, they're hostile.
Apparently, Echigo was quite.
And they are at war. Yes, they are at war with. They're currently at war with Amakasu and Nita. So yes, they are at war with Echigo, which will be interesting, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure we have very much left to do. So without further ado, let's go into the winter over level 17. Actually, Salty, I think you've got quite an eventful turn this time.
Yes, I can finally start upgrading my gold mine. I like the fact that their army just walked by, just going like, I can't be bothered.
Yes, that is actually quite interesting. I think it might be because they're trying to either surround me, but however, I think that if I attack them, then their levies will still reinforce me. So
Okay.
I'm going to have to maneuver myself around that situation. And so we jump into winter of 1178, the final 2 turns of episode 4.
Right.
So yeah, Salty, take us through.
Upgrade mines. I've now only got 330 gold currency left. And now I'm attacking Totomi.
I'm sure I'll be attacked with a pop-up pretty soon asking me what I want to do about this. Yes, that's going to be fun. Now, this is a reasonably big battle actually, so are you going to auto-resolve or are you going to fight it out?
I'm going to click the continue siege.
Good move. Actually, that's a very good move. So that'll carry on into the next turn. Now, Salty, are you going to do anything about your gold mine?
I've just upgraded it before. I
Brilliant.
just clicked the upgrade button. That's why if you look at Izu, you'll see there are kind of like a little cascade around it.
Yes, gold loads.
And
Brilliant.
also I've moved the rest of my army from Suragara to there. And I just need to recruit 1 unit just to keep it happy. And I'm not going to put it on low tax rate at the moment. The reason why I moved the troops forward is because of attrition.
Well, that sounds good.
So it's just like a little backup thing. And what I could do is oversee army with my Junesatsushi.
I think it is pronounced. Let me just hover over the command. Oh, you've got a Shirayoshi. That's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on, I'm not entirely sure how they're pronounced. I think it is Junatsushi.
okay. And the reason why I decided to continue the siege is because in 3 turns they get starved out, or they attack me, and that means they won't have their retainers helping.
That's interesting.
Well, I believe so anyway. If they have them, I'm going to run to the hills.
Yes, that would be quite amusing, wouldn't it? Ah, it's my turn, all of a sudden. Oh, I didn't realise that. Anyway, so... Yes, Yes. Anyway, so our main event of today will be seeing how on earth we're going to be dealing with this problem. So we have an enemy army, actually, the Kubota Fujiwara, who are at peace at the moment. However, we are actually continuing the siege, so they're not actually doing anything. They might... Do you think they'll come to my aid? Ooh, that's interesting. The Fujiwara Motofusa, the Fujiwara general, might actually help me. That is interesting, actually. And what I will do is I am going to continue my siege and end it there, to leave it on a rather interesting cliffhanger for the next episode. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic viewers, we're going to end episode 4. Thank you for watching. I'm sure we're both very happy with how this episode's turned out.
Yep.
Any last comments, Salty?
Nope. Just remember to watch the next part and the next to come.
That's actually true, and actually if you haven't watched any of our other episodes, then we have just subscribe to our channel, or just click on our channel and we'll have them there. They're in we've also created a playlist. So as usual in the description we'll have our social media pages and our website. So please show them your support. So remember to like, subscribe, and favourite. I'm Heatburn.
And comment.
And comment, of course, actually, so yes, let us know how you think of the history mini game we've created. Anyway, so I'm Heatburn,
I'm Salty.
and we'll see you in episode 5. See you guys.